Glance past the marble gates of the Topkapi Palace and you'll find one of the most mysterious institutions of the Ottoman Empire, the Imperial Harem. Despite what you might imagine, this wasn't some scene out of a steamy romance novel. No, the harem was first and foremost a fortress, a guarded labyrinth at the very heart of power, where ambitions simmered. And politics could be deadlier than any sword. Here's how it worked. At the head was the Valide Sultan, the Sultan's mother. She wasn't just a figurehead. In fact, it was often said she was the most powerful woman in the empire. Her word could make or break fortunes. Below her, a hierarchy, favored consorts, women who caught the Sultan's eye, each competing, quietly, or sometimes not so quietly, for influence. Most of the women arrived young, sometimes as political hostages, sometimes purchased from across the empire or beyond. They were educated within the harem, languages, poetry, arts, the Quran. Promotion was ruthless. Become a sultan's favorite, bear a son, and your status skyrockets overnight. Remain in the shadows, and you'd spend your days in the harem's cloistered corridors, safe but forgotten. See, the harem wasn't just a gilded cage, it was a training ground for power. Then there's the intrigue, the endless competition for the sultan's attention, the secret alliances among the women, even plots hatched in whispers behind silk curtains. Ambitious eunuchs patrolled the gates, enforcing discipline and occasionally becoming power brokers themselves. But what about the Sultan? Rarely did he simply stroll through his palace. The harem was a sanctuary where he could escape constant scheming at court. Here, he picked confidants, advisors, lovers. But it was also dangerous for him. Some sultans lost themselves to the comfort, ignoring matters of state, while rival factions outside plotted their downfall. It's easy to overlook. The Ottoman Empire at its height stretched across 3 continents. Yet crucial decisions sometimes started right here, in quiet conversations behind latticework screens, as the Sultan weighed advice whispered by a trusted favorite. At times, the harem's politics spilled over into the highest circles of the empire, undermining grand viziers or setting the course for war and peace. When the empire faded, the harem vanished with it, leaving behind only rumors and tales. But for centuries, it was one of history's most unusual centers of power, where ambition, discipline, and cunning mattered just as much as beauty. And while its walls kept secrets, its influence shaped an empire.